What's up guys, the Lazy Gold Maker here with another gold making video. Today we're going to take a look at what you can do with engineering in retail. Sadly, the short answer to what you can do to make gold with engineering is not much. There's a single recipe that has been good for me. There's a couple others that could potentially make like a little bit of gold. But yeah, the main one is the wormhole generator. It's a very useful item. It's one of the most useful items in the game in Shadowlands, in fact, and it's a reason why a ton of people are playing engineering for this one. And you can craft it profitably most of the time, and it even sells at a decent clip. But outside of that, there really isn't anything to be happy about. The gun enchants aren't showing a profit. The crafted gear generally just outcompeted by by the armor that doesn't require you to have engineering. The consumables, well, the grenade could have potentially been cool to use, like sappers were used in classic, but it shares a cooldown with your damage potion, so it's gonna be no-go yet again. No one's gonna use it. And that's pretty much it. Like there might be some people buying the res item. I think this one could potentially sell. It has some decent sale rate, but you're not making a lot of money. This profession is just mostly useless. There's very little here that's useful, even for engineers outside of the wormhole generator. And particularly in terms of endgame activities, there's pretty much nothing for you here. And one thing, engineering typically has had a lot of cosmetic items. It's had mounts in BFA and in Mr. Pandaria and in Wrath of the Lich King with the original hog mount, but there's not as much this expansion. You do have the Fat Inks or the Phalanx battle pet. I think this will probably sell for a profit on a lot of realms. If you can craft this, then definitely go ahead. But it's a battle pet, so it's going to sell very slowly. You might also see a little bit of sale on some of these progenitor enhancements if you have them. I haven't learned them yet, so I'm a slacker. But overall, engineering has just been very, very underwhelming this expansion because the main crafts don't tie into any endgame activities. No one cares about them. There's no reason to care about them. So that's sort of it. Definitely do the wormhole generator, get the recipe. It's from Undying Reputation, Undying Army. This one's pretty good. I've sold a good chunk of these. Of course, that was at the beginning of the expansion. Right now, many people will have them, but some people might come into the game and decide to get the wormhole generator. And then you have the disposable Spectrophasic Reanimator. I'm sure this will sell for a profit on some realms. Right now, it isn't on my realm. And potentially the progenitor enhancements, both the erratic Genesis Matrix and the pure air cell extensions are quite useful as far as progenitor enhancements go, but in general most people who use these are going to craft them themselves, so they're perhaps more useful in terms of crafting your own items than selling them straight up. But yeah, that's actually pretty much it. I think engineering is in a terrible state in Shadowlands for gold making. Hopefully they change it. I think it needs a little bit of a new identity. Ever since they pivoted away from letting engineers have like absolutely crazy strong effects for themselves with the rocket boots and stuff like that in the past, it sort of struggled to find what engineering is all about in terms of the general endgame gearing. With professions being more important in Dragonflight, they'll definitely have to do something to engineering, or it's going to be left behind in the dust yet again. If you do have this, then there is a little bit of gold to be made, but it's very small fry. So yeah, that's it.